you are able to view the screen, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes, we are able to see.
Very good. Okay, so this was where we were finished. Okay, so now the logs have actually, we are able to receive it onto the SIM. Now, for a brief moment, let us discuss on uh, the such related aspects as well. Usually, um, what is the main use of any location where you have centralized logs? Means like um, you can actually go and see the historical things, whatever it has happened, and as well as real-time things, real-time log analysis also you can do, like kind of alerting and all. Okay, and you can use them for detecting any kind of threats. Like you can do, if you want, you can do incident handling or forensic. Say, for example, some malware attack has happened. So malware attack has happened means even though the someone has actually clicked some a malicious file on their machine, maybe some kind of antivirus on that particular machine might identify the signature of that particular file and uh, mm, a signature which is there in its database, both are same. So immediately it might have triggered an alert. So you have got an alert from the AV server saying that so and so Windows machine host or something where some user on his PC tried to click on malicious file. So now what you will do, you will go back to that particular user and you will tell them to remove the network connection. Okay, so that whatever it tries to communicate with the external, it stops it. Okay, so that means like exfiltration of your data, everything will get stopped. But now you want to do analysis, what it is happening. So till that time, whatever it is happened, say for example, if it is a some sort of like registry file, anything it has done. Okay, DLL files, anything it has done, or you can say what kind of external uh, DNS uh, queries this particular system is doing after uh, after the malicious file got executed. These malicious file might be trying to connect to the some domain which is belongs to some attacker somewhere in other part of the world. So all those things you can see the logs sometime before we pulled off the network cable of the infected machine, right? So those logs you can actually see them in the Splunk, and you can come to a conclusion that, oh, this is files that they have tried to modify as soon as when I clicked on when the user clicked on the what do you say, this malware, and when he clicked on and these are the files, registries, DLLs, or I can say it as like some other like the some. So these are the main, and one more thing is network. These are the network things. So till the take this extent, it's your investigation as a SOC engineer. So these are the three main step you have to see what is happened with the operating system changes. Is there any other changes happened apart from the operating system? Any new files got created or something like that? Or the third part is like what kind of network connections this machine is trying to uh, this machine try to do immediately after some time. The investigation means like further investigation will be taken care by the forensic teams. Forensic teams here is nothing but the people who take the entire hard disk and they do deeper investigation. As I said, more deeper, like what this machine is, I mean, like this system is doing. Um, like they will take a hard copy of the same machine. Uh, I mean, like they'll take the hard disk, one more copy, clone it, and they will start doing the sandboxing. In a sandbox, they will start working on that. Okay, so this is one part, and our own investigation, SOC investigation, is to the extent till the moment before we unplug the network cable, what it has, and that you have to update in your incident, like what and all DNS it started querying. Previous to that, like within 1 day or 2 days or 1 week, those DNS queries are anytime triggered by the user or something like that. If it is not there, then that must be. So you check the reputation of those IP addresses or domain names from where these requests are going, and what is the file executed of that particular hash, and which and all antiviruses it is, and you give us proper priority and severity. Okay, so these are the information that you have to focus on. So till here, is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Vaibhav.
Yeah, yeah. So then we will be, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. So then, so if you are detecting, okay, so for example, uh, as I said, antivirus, correct, right? Antivirus. Antivirus is like already some virus someone has actually got infected. For that, some software company, which is like predominantly developed security company, which developed some detection mechanism. And one thing you remember, first let me give you this information. Okay, so this is your PC. Okay, ah, this PC from somewhere gets infected. Either it's like when using the pen drive, user might have opened. Uh, Let me select this. Okay, okay. Now this is your hard disk. Okay, you received, you inserted the pen drive. Okay, and you, without knowing to you, there is a malware. You, when you open that folder, whichever it is there, okay, in this particular what do you say, on in folder which is there in the pen drive, you try to open it, and you saw without like when you clicking on this folder background, a, exe file got executed, some .exe file got executed, which is like example I'm doing virus dot or malware dot exe. So without knowing to you, because these are some important files are there. I'm not denying that. Okay, but the main problem what we have this malware.exe something, some file name I'm just giving. Okay, so this when it executes, okay, what it does, it might do multiple things. As I said, it might corrupt the data. Okay, it might delete the data. Okay, it might modify the data. If it might corrupt means you cannot bring it back to its original state. Deletion means you can, it's deleting the complete data. It's like IT people, if they want they can do it. Okay, modifying means like some part of the data, like they will be modifying it, not the entire thing is getting corrupted. Okay, like this is a kind of ransomware. Okay, anyone, we will discuss about these things in depth after some, like during those analysis, ransomware analysis or something like that. Okay, now what we are going to do, someone has sent you mail or you have inserted something, you have clicked on that particular folder and it got a malware, and the file got automatically executed because of your instruction of clicking on it. Now, if it is, there is no antivirus this way. If antivirus is there, okay, yeah, here. If antivirus is there here in this machine, antivirus is there, but this antivirus, you can say it as like endpoint protection, you can say. Okay, what you can say? You can say it as antivirus, or you can say it as endpoint protection. Okay, endpoint means the system, endpoint means the system. Okay, that protection means for protecting it. Okay, so it will have a database. Okay, like this. Okay, this will be having some database. Just remember like this, so simple. Okay, now this will have some signatures. Signatures are nothing but hash values. Hash values. File is converted into some hash. You might have seen on 2 days before. Let me show you guys once again. Some hash values will be there continuously. Let me take this one.
No, this database is centralized database for
Yeah,
antivirus tool, right?
there will be two types. If you are having only single machine, okay, so it will be just what do you say? Uh, small organizations, they use normal Norton management server or anything won't be there. They will use just antivirus softwares. Correct, right? So that time it will be local. And more even, one more thing is even antivirus, whatever it is installed, why you get your software is not up to date? Because the signature has to be there in the endpoint only, because the response time will be more, right? If it is somewhere in the database. Correct, right? But still, now, earlier that was the tradition. Now the network speed, everything is increased. Even the what do you say? In the real time, the protection is happening. Okay, so for that, like nowadays, even cloud also they are hosting these things. But for you guys, you remember that this database is here in the system itself in the antivirus software. Okay, all the signature database. Okay, not to get confused. Is it clear, Nagendra?
Yes, Raghav.
Okay. So now, as soon as when you click on this particular folder, okay, first the file, whichever you clicked, right? First, it will your antivirus. As soon as when you click on it, it will get executed. But before, as soon as when you click execute, when you execute that, when you click on that, its hash value will be applied. Okay, some AFD, GHF, something, some hash value has come and takes this and immediately checks with its database. AFSDF, AFGHT, AFDGHT. Oh, something, some specific location it matched. So immediately, okay, it will put this file in some location called as in your antivirus itself. There will be something. This is database. Okay, there is some other folder is there within antivirus itself that is called as quarantine. Okay, quarantine. Now you know, you guys know what is quarantine. Earlier you might have not known, but now you know. Means like containing that file not to
Isolation.
infect other. Yes. Okay. Okay, you might have isolated that as Nagendra said. Okay, so now you have kept it aside. Okay, so now it's up to you. If it is not a quarantine, I mean, like if it is not a malicious file, you can still allow it. The administrator will allow it. You have to give justification and all. If it is not, it will delete it slowly. Okay, okay. So this is like the protection how endpoint security is. But there is a but I have kept. Okay. what if, okay, there is no, for this thing, there is no signature, okay, there is no signature. This signature and in the database it is not. When it might happen? Means like some signatures when they doesn't get matched, or when an antivirus company will not have a specific malware file which the user has executed without knowing to now here also no malware. So now both of them, since like the user is also not aware, antivirus company is also not having that signature, that means successfully user has evaded, I think evaded means I don't know spelling, okay, successfully has evaded the getting caught at the antivirus. When this might happen, I know who is my uh, what do you say, um, prey, means like someone whom I'm trying to attack, and I have created a virus file specifically for him, and I have not used this virus executable to anyone, any part of the world. Example, let me show you that that is virus total, right? Virus total. Okay. Yes, if you see this, okay, now what I'll do, I'll take this something I have some file internship program related. Yeah, and I will. Okay, before to that, I need to give you virus total. Okay, upload it. Okay, I have taken this Bundycam. Yeah, if you see 49 viruses companies are there. In that, my company has got already Kaspersky is my company, and already what do you say? Kaspersky has got detected it. Okay, undetected. Oh, bloody these guys. So you take control of McAfee. Okay, McAfee has detected it. Okay, so McAfee, what it has done, it has actually catches that file whatever I'm going to upload, and it will contain it. But I have created some other file, okay, which is altogether different file. Nowhere in the world I have used it. This particular file has got some kind of virus I've created, and I shared with the what do you say, with the some specific uh, what do you say, one of the uh, user of the organization, where I can compromise his machine. Okay, now let me take it. If let us see, now it is uploaded. Okay, now it is in trying to get, okay, whether anywhere in the throughout the world this hash is there or not. See, it is analyzing, because these guys virus total will have signatures of from this company, this company, this company, this company, this company. So now if you see this clearly, it is still analyzing. Let it get analyzed. Not even a single. But here, no engines detected this file. Correct, right? Now, as I said, now antiviruses are solely based on these numbers only. Remember that. These hash values only, these signatures we should say. Based on signatures only, they will work. And this particular signature means hash file, means when I give some input to um, just hash, you guys, you know that, right? Do you want me to once again repeat it? Hashing, huh? Guys, everyone, please.
I'm good.
You're good, huh? Okay. So hashing means I have some file. Okay. Just for the few other people, just giving some file is there. Okay. I will take one algorithm. Okay. And I'll just run this using that algorithm, this particular file. Okay. And it will give me some ID. It can be as soon as this can be like how much ever the big file it can be. See, okay. When I do it, it will create one new hash file. See, when I have everything, no issues. Okay. If I removed little y also, okay, the signature means the hash value, see, changes. Now 88 is there, right? At the end, TB4 at has come. So no two files within the, I mean, like in the world with the different content will have the same hash value. Okay, just remember that. Huh? Okay, so now the signature of this particular file which I have uploaded means my document. So consider it as an virus file only. It doesn't like specifically created. I have not shared it with anyone. I have not used it attacking any other system. Branded new, I have given it to you. Okay, I have given it to you. Now that particular thing is actually will get detected here. It will not, because in this database signature, this particular files whatever the hash value is not there. So the signature and the hash value is not matching. So it will escape from here and start doing its work. Okay, now as soon as when it does, okay, so using the searching technology in SIM, you can monitor, do investigations, when you have some dashboards, if there are any abnormal patterns or any new domains, your system is, all those things we will see within these 3-4 days only, the different scenarios. But anything such thing is happening or not, you can do them, because you have to search and create dashboards to identifying whichever the antivirus is not identifying. Okay, so some patterns, anomalies, you have to identify, detect them. Okay, so that is very important. So now, give me a second. This one. Okay, so uh, this like attack, whatever it is happened, and you are not knowing what it is. It can be a malware attack, or it can be a bug in your operating system, anything which affects your system, or it can be a bug in your hardwares, or it can be a bug in a vendor software like database, okay, or it can be some bug in, what do you say, like routers, firewall, IDS, IPS, Apache server, Nginx server, or any other servers, anything wherever before the security companies, okay, detect it, okay, and if the attacker gets into it, okay, and you are going to identify it is right, okay, that is called as 0 day. Okay, what is meant by 0 day? Some attack happened today, you have not seen, no 0 day. Tomorrow you have not seen, no 0 day. Okay, I'm talking, there is no signature or anything, but attack is happening. Then you started doing some searching, something for something, you are looking for something, and you identified, oh my God, this machine is actually infected. See the patterns and see the type of DNS request it is doing. See the type of request. See this randomness in the domain. See this randomness in the and there is, see, if you are a human, okay, what you'll do? You will have some, what do you say, your communication will be, see, it will be like this. This is one, what do you say, one word size. Okay, the time it takes, the gap in between each word, it'll like you're given next for next word this much gap, and for next word you given too much gap, next word too much gap. So the gap in between, like it is not precise, but whereas the machines when they communicate, right, they speak with specific gap. Okay, see similarly like this. Okay, it might be the gap between might be the same. Okay, so you will be seeing the attacker might be attacking for some time. Your traffic might be moving like this size, and this size, and this size, where there it is not doing anything. Everything is like you can easily identify that some abnormal thing is there. So and then you will go and check which file, where, when, which this pattern from which day it started. Remember this, which day it started. So for that you will put timestamp. So then you will get a big time chart you will create. I mean, like you will see in that, like you will be seeing um, like it is there from 1 week. Okay, then you will again see the like 1 month. Okay, then you will see, okay, it will show like this. Usually it will be like this, then you will see like this graph. It is like when it is communicating with the external world, this PC. So you come to know that this is the usual real user activity, but this kind of traffic you are seeing. Okay. Oh, now you will come to know that, okay, this is something malicious. Now what you'll do, oh, on this particular day, then I'll go to that particular day and start observing what kind of traffic it is sending out, okay, which is not there earlier. Okay, so all those things you'll filter out. So now you have come to know that so and so file execution happened at specific amount of time. So these DLLs are something got changed, and all those things you'll see, and which file the user has clicked on, all that information is also there. So now what you will do is, okay, the moment, like you might have taken 2 or 3 days to analyze, or you have come to know. As I said, it might take 99 days, as I said earlier. Okay, for few people to come to know about this something happening. That might be internal people might be coming to know, or like people like you and me will come to know that our personal information is there, that in some what do you say, from some month or before, in some kind of what do you say, some black market, uh, that is deep web, they say, where your username and some your card details and your CVV, everything they are selling it. So you have come to know about that. Then you will be putting it into the public, and that day it is called as 0 day. Okay, once they do investigation and they come to know that some problem is there and so and so thing, now it is like called as 0 day. 0 day immediately, okay, if it is some like file related things like executable file, that is the responsibility of who? Antivirus company, to provide a patch for it, that is signature for it, so that it will block this traffic. Okay, now it is excellent. Okay, now we don't have any issues. If it is now somehow you come to know about there is an issue with this particular, not only this, some operating system, some DB2 has got some vulnerability. Some user, like if he has used it, okay, and DB2 it went and it has done some kind of modification or something. It like gets the privileges or something like that. Okay, something is there. Okay, this is one scenario I'm telling. Or one more scenario I'll tell. There is a firewall, user able to scan it and using some specific open ports using SSL or some ports are which are open, they can find the vulnerability in them and they can crack the encryption and they can log into the system. Yes, this SSL decryption related thing, something is able to crack. I mean, attacker is able to crack and able to log in. Such kind of attacks are there really. So now this is the also one vendor. Firewall is a vendor, someone who sold that product to us in our to our organization, and we are using it. So if there is any problem with that particular hardware or any software within that firewall, whose responsibility is that? That is vendor's responsibility. Database is sold by whom? By someone like Oracle or some IBM or someone might have sold you some database, and it is also responsibility of the vendor. Okay, now if this has having any issue, okay, something they might have identified. Okay, there is some weaknesses in this. Okay, some vulnerabilities in this. So that's why we have this CVE MITRE. Okay, so CVE MITRE. Okay, so CVE list. Let us see. So for example, let me firewall. Okay, so now, okay, uh, see these are the recent vulnerabilities. Okay, which is related to the firewall. Okay, control system level vulnerability in ENS firewall is a McAfee. Okay, then there is a document vulnerability. Security vulnerability in Blade Enterprise Entity Integrated Maintenance and Entry. Where it is, where it is, where it is, where it is, where it is. Some specific port, if it is opened during the maintenance, some vulnerability is there. Okay. Then HPE OneView Global Dashboard has a remote information disclosure vulnerability. HPE OneView Global Dashboards. After upgrading or installing OGB version, specific version, and remember that it's not like only hardwares or something like some softwares on specific new versions or old versions. If there is any vulnerability, if the people identifies it, then they will be reporting it to uh, CVs or some other bodies, and that from that moment it is called as 0 day. If you are not reporting, but if it is within your organization, if you are keeping, still it will be considered as 0 day. Means when the attack happened is figured out, not the time when the attack is happened. It is the when you have as a security engineer or a company or an organization or an individual has detected that there is a attack happened, okay, or there is a possibility of attack, or there might be, see, attacker, it is not like, see, I am a test engineer guy. So for example, I'm doing bug bounty. Okay, there is something, one website they have given it to me, and I have actually identified a bug vulnerability. Okay, to that bug, a bug that which is something like I can redeem a coupon which is like $1,000 coupon, thousand number of times. Just remember this, $1,000 coupon or n number of times. Okay, repeatedly I can use the same coupon. Okay, is it is it uh, is it a vulnerability or not, guys? It's a vulnerability only. It's a bug.
Wonderful thing.
Yes, it is also a bug. Like whatever your virus and all, this is also it damages the organization. So that particular bug, attackers use it and they will start doing this. It's not normal users are also called as attackers that time. Okay, so they will start redeeming again and again and again, right? So that if you are not telling to the company, okay, then that is not a 0 day. You are under your company is under attack, but you are not aware. Maybe some 100 days over. Somehow this attacker or someone have actually kept it in the blog. I have ripped off all the money from so and so company by using multiple redemptions, and somehow it is noticed to you, okay, by someone. Or you know, if your employee have seen it, or he has come to know, or something like that. So the company, the company which actually owns the product, means the website here, okay, come to know about their vulnerability, that day is called as 0 day. Okay. From the day you come to know about it, okay, to the day when you will get the fix, that is called as nth day. Nth, n means like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nth day. It might be 1 day, it might be like 5 days, it might be 10 days. Got it right? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, yeah. So, this is called as the 0 day attack. So, the 0 day attacks, you will get, you want to identify them. The approach you have is like you should have search and reporting capabilities. If you take, if you have only SIM experience, like tools, whatever, you don't have dashboards creation or how to tactically check some uh, what you say anomalies in a system. If you don't know them, it is very hard for us to identify the 0 day attacks. That's why they pay more for security engineers. Okay, they will help them in securing the organization way beyond they get impacted, before they get impacted. Okay. um, okay, so mm, so as I said, it will be helpful in incident handling as well. Okay. What else we can? Okay. Okay. So,
No, if the vulnerabilities are related to third party,
mm,
like vendor, Microsoft or something else,
mm,
how can we address those vulnerabilities from security side?
you will directly contact them. Okay, by your vendor, whoever your vendor management. One guy will be doing in your organization, vendor management. Okay, he'll be responsible for bringing onboarding and setting up and maintenance related anything from the vendor side. Any discussion has to happen means he will take care, not the asset owner I'm talking about. Like vendor communication, vendor management is one more profile. Okay, so these guys will actually help you in reaching them, okay, in a proper channel, so that they will come to know about it. Okay, and they will first test from their side also, that whether it is really vulnerability or not. Once he accept, that time it is called as 0 day. If it is a vendor software, okay, it might take 1 or 2 days, right? Once he comes, whoever is the asset owner, whoever is the product owner, that particular software. Now you are telling is the Microsoft. Microsoft is the product owner. Okay, that is it. And uh, one more. Is that clear, Nagendra?
Yes, Raghav.
Okay, now let me show you something called as, okay, these patterns, how you can actually detect the things. Okay, it is not anything, what do you say, easy for us like to understand. So two basic points, first you remember it. Okay, mm, let me come down. Okay, Here it is. Okay. So guys, there are two things you have to remember. Okay. For searching or doing anything, you can do it. Okay. So to get to know about bad, okay, first you should know what is good. What is good? You got it? What that does this mean? Did you guys get it? Any
Yeah,
one
Raghav.
of you?
Yes, Raghav.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah. No. You give me one example for this in our IT environment. Anything? What you will? Hmm? I have given one example already.
Yeah, so for example, you need to know the allow list, of IPs
Correct.
to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, sometime before what I said, it is like to get to know about the bad. First, you check whether this file is good or not. So, how you are comparing? You have the signature, bad signature database, blacklisted IPs you have. Correct, right? Okay. So that is a, so. And one more thing is you have this system is communicating with multiple machines. Say, for example, this is server which is communicating within the organization or with the vendor machines. Some people who are good from the external world also. Okay, this is like internally with some systems it is communicating, and externally some other systems it is communicating. Okay, some other machine. Say for example, consider like this. So these are the systems that are communicating from internally. Okay, you are using your server software. They are like you are connected to payment gateway servers and all those things also connected. When someone comes for your payment gateway, someone is like customer sits here, right? Okay. If he tries to connect your server and buys a product, first all your product related information they will go here, and something happens and comes back, and then after that, if it is payment gateway, it is to the external network. It is not in your network at all. It is somewhere in the internet. Say for example, payment gateway. Payment gateway, what it will do? If you guys observe, first the customer tries to buy a product. Okay, visits the website. See here it is a website. This is a server, and in between it will go and contact multiple servers. Okay, uh, yeah, okay. These servers might be helping us to select the product and get something, and somehow adding it to the cart. All those things, these servers might have helped you because multiple servers will be there. You might have logged in. For that, some server might have helped and everything. Okay, so internal servers you have communicated. Okay, now you clicked on purchase button, and there you clicked on add card, and then it took you to some what do you say, some external server, which is like you had so many servers in place connected to this particular system. That is, one is Citrix page, another one is like phone pay, another one is like Billdesk, something like that. Okay, now you selected some Citrix or something. Okay, now once if you, this is an external somewhere in the other part of the internet. Okay, when you clicked on that, the request came here. and it will be two-way direction. Once the processing all your card details, everything is successful, PIN and other things, if you give, everything is successful. Immediately, this everything are two-way only. Means like again, the transaction will come back. Means you are communicating to the external world, and from the external world you are communicating to the internal. There shouldn't be any issues. Okay, so that's why we will make not to disturb these communications. We have something called as whitelisting. Means, boss, okay, if traffic is coming from these IP addresses or these tra these IP addresses, or this is called as whitelisting of layer 3. Uh, Layer 3. Okay. Layer 3 means what? Guys, layer 3 means what? What you are whitelisting?
IP.
IP address.
Yes, IP address. Layer 3 is 0. I mean, like layer 1 is physical data link layer, and layer 3 is IP. So IP addresses, you are telling any servers, intermediate. Some traffic is coming from these servers into your organization. In between, what you'll be having? You'll be having some firewalls in your organization, some routers will be there, some switches will be there, or some what do you say, some AVs will be there,
Yeah.
so, IPS, IDS will be there. Okay, all those things will be there. So these will be updated, the whitelisted IPs. Okay, and along with that, your server, whatever it is there, right? Whichever it is having, that it will also might have some software like before to that, some security softwares, like as I said here, right? This firewalls and all to be updated with this intelligence that these IPs must be allowed. Okay, and these IPs must be allowed from internal to external, from external to internal, and there is something like domain. Okay, so yeah, you might be communicating using the IP addresses, these machines IP address, and another whitelisting. Okay, here another way you can do whitelisting is called as layer 7 using domain names. I will give you an example for this. Okay, hey, if I say when I did some purchase something, okay, when I click buy, whether IP address comes here or domain name comes.
Domain
Guys,
name.
domain name by default, correct, right? By default, domain name comes. Okay, so this particular domain name, where it went, okay, this particular whatever it is generated by the domain name by this server to connect payment gateway is external. So the domain name is it has to go through these machines. So here some layer 7 security was, okay, like proxies, okay, or some sort of like you can say it as proxies, some firewalls, okay, whichever they are there, okay, and those should allow that domain name to move out, right? Okay, L7 firewalls will also be there, right? So those things has to be allow this particular domain name to reach outside. Okay, the proxies are these firewalls. So what is that? It is called as layer 7. Layer 7 means, as I said, DNS is a protocol which is layer 7. Earlier I have discussed this. Okay, so layer 7 filtering means it checks whether the domain name is allowed or not. Some people either they use for some assets this, where it went, man, yeah, this whitelisting, and for some assets they use layer 7 whitelisting. Okay, This layer 7 means anyhow why we need layer 7 whitelisting? Tell me that one thing. Why can't we use layer 3 only for these also? Why we need layer 7? What could be the logical thing?
That is a destination IP address, right?
Where this one layer 7?
Yes.
No, it is a domain.
Yeah.
We're trying to reach domain using the domain names. Whether specific domain and when I'm reaching, okay, my layer 7 firewalls, okay, there have to be whitelisted. So then whitelisted domains only I will move to the next. Yeah. Any idea? I'll tell. Okay. So the domain names might be getting, I mean, IP addresses might be frequently getting changed. Okay. DNS query, you will get it any point of time. You will get a new IP address. But the IP address of the destination machine might be chance like they might be frequently getting changed, right? So that is the reason some people, rather than following this approach, they will follow this approach also. Some companies, they will make sure these domain names, these IP addresses are for most of the time it is fixed until unless if they are doing any changes, they will update to these companies. Different companies will be there, right, for them. Okay, so all those companies they will update, and the new new IP whitelisting we have to do to all our servers. Means like there is a change for these like Citrix server, and this is not changed but still will update. This is not changed but still will update. It is just the database only we will update. That whitelisting, it is nothing but a file with some information on which is good and which is bad. Okay, so all those that information will be updated. Okay, so this is called as layer 3 whitelisting. Okay, so layer 7 whitelisting, why we require is sometimes these guys are doing a lot many times, multiple times, IP address changes they are doing. So that time they will say that, sir, it's better like you come, you use my domain only as the base, okay, and try to communicate. So that is, and these these domains, whatever they are trying to communicate, say Google is a good domain or bad domain? Yes,
Good one.
yeah. So it
Good.
should be allowed or not? It should be allowed or not? From,
Yep, should be.
Allowed.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, from in and out. So it will be in the proxies and in layers and firewalls. It is by default. You will be keeping it as a whitelist reason as yes. Now, YouTube is good or bad? Yes, YouTube.
So good.
Is it good 100%? Huh? So let your employees work whole day without doing any work. Let them watch videos. Huh? Okay. So some companies they'll have different policy. See, my organization they don't allow watching YouTube. Okay, on my machine. Okay, not allowing means they don't have. They blocked it. Okay. Okay. So, but this is the something. But same way they have given one more Wi-Fi network connection. Um, this is to my LAN, my PC, okay, where my VDA is there, okay. But they have given me one more Wi-Fi connection within the office where if I have a laptop or mobile, okay, I can connect to the office network and I can watch how much number of videos I want. Means this is also company asset, and this whatever the PCs which is connected to the proxy, that is also company asset. This is also connected to one more proxy, that is also one more asset. They are connecting to some new another new router within the same office or switcher within the same office. This IP are what do you say, the list whitelisting address for this particular traffic which are connecting to this network is totally different from to this network. Got it right? I'm whatever I'm saying, guys. Not
Yeah.
got.
Yeah, Raghav, yes.
Yeah. I'm asking Nagendra and Sunita and Teja.
Got it.
Yes, Raghav.
Okay. So for these systems, these IP address are not under the blacklist. I mean, not under the these domains are not under the blacklist. Okay, they are like whitelist. Oh, allow this, allow this, allow this, allow this, like that. Okay, but these are like YouTube don't allow. That is called as blacklist. Blacklist. You specifying not to allow when this comes. Okay, okay. Now, example I'll tell. Okay. You know this is your machine. Okay, and this machine is trying to communicate. Okay, other than these servers. Okay, means apart from this whitelisted, everything is blacklist. Got it? You got it, right?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Example I'm giving. Here, anyhow, the communication is from external server, it is coming. Okay, I'm just giving for your understanding. I'm telling up, say, you just remove this. Some intermediate server is there, which is taking care of all user request. Say, for example, this is that server. So this server, okay, is actually has to communicate only either to these servers or to these servers, and it should not communicate with any end user directly. The communication has to be sent to this server, and it should go through to this. So now this particular thing is called as whitelist. Apart from this, everything is called as every other communication. Apart from these and this machine, this is whitelist for them. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 assets. Okay, or some other couple of servers. Say for example, it is connected to Active Directory. That is also whitelist. Okay, some Active Directory where all its login, logout related information is communicated. Okay, and some AV server, that is also some machine which is connected. Okay, this is antivirus server. Okay, so consider only this much. Okay, or some patch server. Example, I'm just giving patch server. Apart from this, these machines, some 10 to 12, whatever we are seeing here, right? Apart from these machines, if it tries to communicate any other machine, okay, that IP address is called is black, should be blacklist. I mean, like should be blocked, even though it is not under the blacklist. Okay, so now um, if I have some other machine within the organization, if it tries to communicate with this, still that should be blocked. Okay, now I will say, see, everything is whitelist, either layer 3 or layer 7. I know which and all have to be trusted and which trust. Whitelist is used for trust factor. Okay, to believe that those are corrected IP addresses, even though some IP addresses are external, to believe them whether they are actually trustworthy. And whitelisting of these are nothing but like domain names and IP addresses are like you are trusting that yes, I trust you, these assets so that I can communicate. Okay, so everything other than okay trusted is nothing but you have to block them. Okay, consider like that. Now the blacklist, when I will say if it is a blacklist. Okay, so blacklist is, say for example, I did some investigation on, yeah, like if you take some Cisco umbrella. Okay. Uh, yeah. Uh, Okay. Cisco umbrella. Okay. Threat intelligence feeds. Remember these words. Okay. Very important. Huh? So there are open source tools also there. Let us see that. Whether if we get anything here. Come on. Yes, I'm a human. What do you think? Oh God, please contains a motor bicycle or bicycle. Okay, this one is a bicycle. Okay, so this is a challenge. Anywhere it is. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I cannot. Okay. Okay. See, first you will take Department of Homeland Security. Okay. See this. Okay. These are some companies like government agencies also will provide you some sort of oh, okay, Cyber Security Act. I don't want. Security bulletin they provide. Security bulletin they provide. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Let me um, use some other thing. Other thing. Oh, sorry. Tell us. Okay. What? Okay. So these guys will have a list of IP addresses. Okay. Like IP reputation, right? You can buy that whatever you are checking, fake domain or fake IP address, all those things, right? As a threat intelligence service means like these guys will be working on behalf of you. They'll be having some what do you say, cyber security experts. Their main task is before a company gets impacted because of some attackers, they will reach out attackers in their own ways and identify their different types of assets, what their attackers are using and what their motivations, what kind of attacks they might be trying to do. Their main intelligence is like to collect all these information and create it as like some sort of intelligence package and giving it to our as a product to our organizations. They will sell it. Cisco has got Talos. These guys will identify different attackers from different parts of the world and their IP addresses and the domains, all that information. And now you will be, and not only that, you have many other tools are there, like what do you say, mm, even um, not safe browse. Oh, I say, what is that tool? Alien Vault. Okay, Alien Vault. Okay, threat intelligence. Okay, so these guys also provide some open source threat intelligence, and apart from that, they some companies are there. These guys they say they provide open source, but it is mostly you can use it, but not to an extent where you can deploy it onto your organization. You have to pay for that. Fantastic. So now we have come to know what is meant by threat feed. Threat feed means what you know, right? The bad actors related information. Correct, right? What is their IP addresses? What are those domains? All those things. Got it, right? Okay. So now you're creating that as one information and telling your firewall, sorry, your firewalls, your WAFs, your IPS, your IDS, like IPS, IDS require some signature. Okay, for all of them. That particular information is nothing but blacklisting. It is called as blacklisting. please block if you get the traffic from these sources. Okay, these sources are, it is going to show these destinations. Okay, that is called as blacklisting. Blacklisting means like it is the threat intelligence feeds, okay, which helps us in blacklisting those domain names and IP addresses. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So now you know blacklisting also you'll have layer 3 and layer 7. Means domain names and domain names and IP addresses. Okay. Now it is clear, I guess. Now when you are writing the query, right? Okay. So what you will do means index is equal to this, index is equal to source type is equal to this, and not whitelisting traffic. I would like to see the pattern. So not that whitelist IP address. You might have given some field name for that. We will see all those things later. You will filter that and you will see the all remaining traffic where it is going. The system is trying to communicate. If it is trying to communicate, if you see any spikes or something like that in the graph, you will be raising a flag. So this is called as what do you say? Um, uh, what do you say? It is called as blacklisting and whitelisting use, which helps you in like searching like the abnormal patterns. Okay, and you tell me what is the disadvantage of this or advantage of this? One reason, guys. What is the advantage? Advantage, you know what is bad and what is good to a certain extent. What is
Yes.
disadvantage? You have to continuously maintain it. There is a constant fear. If a if this guy without telling to you changed his IP address, okay, and now the traffic is going here. Now we have written the rules in a such a way that only from these machines I should get. Okay, this is getting blocked. The real customers are getting blocked here. Okay, that is the problem. Okay, so constant maintenance is required. So this has to be updated to him and we have to upload them, all these things. Okay, and very recently in our organization, we have come up with some approach. One brilliant guy has provided one solution. What he has done is like instead of, okay, it is not applicable for you guys. Okay, instead of uh, authenticating whitelisting based on these IP addresses and domain names, okay, uh, for these kind of vendors, okay, already the problem is we are like for secure communication we are using certificates, right? Same certificate we'll use it for whitelisting also. Okay, instead of like the first communication, whatever they do or anything like to maintain all these things, third party servers now they have to do use certificate. Now apart from IP addresses and domain names, now there is like whitelisting of certificate is also coming in place slowly. Okay, so that is the thing. Okay, let us move on with our this thing. Don't focus much on this. This is like new, very new. Okay, some way of whitelisting. Okay, uh, so this whatever I've explained here, right? Where it is, I don't know. Somewhere I've explained it. Anomaly detection. Okay, these things are nothing but called as anomaly detection. Okay, but it takes like whatever your antivirus has not found, you're able to found here. Okay, and uh, if it is something like this, means some misconfiguration, something happened. Also, you can identify some server logs. You are checking it, and some you are seeing some spike means like whatever um, port, say for example, telnet port should not have opened it, but you by mistake some opened, so some flooding of internet connections to your router starts ending up. So you'll be seeing some spikes there. Okay, so that kind of all things you can immediately come to know using these graphs, searching and all. Anomaly detection, you can do it. Okay, but when you will come to know about it, you should have something called as baseline. Baseline. You know, your regular traffic will be like this much amount only. But you are seeing something huge in, say, for example, like this. Baseline means you know what is your baseline. Means like what is your usual traffic. I know morning 6 o'clock slowly it will start like this, and 1 p.m. it will be in peak, and then it will be slowly after 2 o'clock onwards. And again it will be night, entire night it will be like this. Next day again 6 o'clock morning it will be going like this. So this is called as 24 hours, right? Okay, till here, till 12 p.m. or 6 p.m. 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. This is like 24 hours. So you know this is, but instead of like this, if a firewall graph is something, means you know that these specific things is abnormal. What is this traffic? That you will check. Okay, so that particular thing you will be checking it here. These are called as anomalies. These are called as anomalies, which indicates that deviation from baseline patterns. Baseline pattern, whatever you have, it is getting deviated from there. That is why we call it as, that's why we call it as anomalies. It's something suspicious. Okay, so this is called as anomalies. So you should be focused on that. Okay. So the events, whatever you are getting, usually is like, say, for example, 100 events per second, an average here during the afternoon time. But you got, say, for example, morning itself, 300 events or something like that per second. Okay, that's the reason I said. And the last one is alert. When it comes to our SIMS modules, alert we have discussed a lot that why, when we are going to use it. So for example, if you are actually trying to install, sorry, uh, if you are trying to detect anything, the alerting mechanism, within which amount of time, how many number of times a specific event, that is like failed login attempt or registry change or something like that, privilege escalation, all these are events. Any of these events within a specific amount of time, how many times it has to occur. So for example, failed login attempt. I say it is within 1 minute failed login attempts by any user on a specific machine. Okay, but will it be applicable that a normal user is getting the root privileges or like say admin privileges? Okay, will it be okay like till you wait for 5 alerts? Because he
No.
already got acquired, okay, those privileges. He's a normal user and he acquired the admin privileges, okay, somehow. So that should be immediately reported for one event only. Got it, right? So the count and the duration, okay, should be applicable, okay, for these things. Just remember that, okay? So, so I hope this will be our what do you say? The main things. Tomorrow, let us what we'll discuss tomorrow, guys. Let me think. Give me a second. Tomorrow, I think we have completed. Let me think. Today we have completed. First, we have completed so SOC related. SIM architecture we have completed. Then we have completed all those things, aggregator, everything we have completed, right? So now tomorrow okay. So tomorrow let us get into like different aspects of profiling. Okay, as per the plan only we will follow it. Okay, so tomorrow I'll be little fast again. Okay, you guys will be available, right, tomorrow, guys?
Yes.
I'm good, Raghav.
Okay, so let me. Oh, where it is? Stop this recording.